is up, Kilo Crew, and welcome to today's video. Today I wanted to take you guys through a full day of eating while I train for a marathon. So if you guys are like, what are you talking about, Katina? All you do is eat food. Why are you running a marathon? If you guys have been following me on social media, you guys know that I randomly, about a month ago, decided that running is kind of cool. And so in my usual style, I decided to go from running is cool to, hey, I'm gonna sign up and run a marathon. So on October 17th, I'm going to be doing a trail marathon in Northern Illinois called the Des Plaines River Trail Races. And I'm really looking forward to it. 26.2 miles through the wetlands, through the forests of Northern Illinois, just outside of Chicago. So looking forward to that and to pushing myself really hard. But I figured it would also be really interesting to take you guys through a kind of new full day of eating while I am training for the marathon. So I went from doing absolutely zero running the last time I checked in with you guys, doing a daily diet video, to putting in sometimes 10 miles a day right now. I've been putting a lot of miles on these feet lately. I'm at over 100 kilometers for the month of September so far. And today, ironically, I'm taking you through this full day of eating, but I'm not actually going for a run today. I have to kind of call an audible today and do kind of an active recovery rest day and just go ahead and spin on the stationary bike downstairs. But that won't change my diet at all, so I figured I would take you guys along anyways. So not to be TMI or gross, but I'm dealing with some blisters on my feet, and I could also probably use an active recovery day. So just taking the day off of running for now. Gonna do some spinning, but still eat exactly as I would if I was going out for a run this morning. So every morning I start off with coffee. As you guys know, you gotta slurp on the coffee. Delish. And I also start right away with 4 slices of toast, 2 of which I put on whipped cream cheese, and the other 2 I do some organic strawberry jam. Unfortunately, it's not grandma's strawberry jam, but that is okay. It's semi-delicious from my local Pick and Save. So I like to get down some toast, a little bit of toppings on there. I find that it's really easy to digest before a run, or in this case, a spin session. And that's really important. I've been doing a fair amount of research when it comes to diet and running, and a lot of GI issues seem to come up when it comes to long distance running. And so I like to pick things, and I mean, I happen to have a pretty good and strong stomach, so I haven't encountered any digestion issues recently, but I've noticed that toast digests very easy and it gives me a lot of energy for my morning run. So it's a good source of carbs and a little bit of fat with the whipped cream cheese, which is like my new favorite thing. And I know it's kind of weird to put it on toast instead of a bagel, but I'm kind of weird that way. But I'm going to go ahead and finish up these 4 slices of toast, give me some energy. In about an hour, I am gonna hop on the spin bike. It is currently 7:15, maybe a little less than an hour. Just let this digest for a bit. I will catch you guys downstairs on my bike, Sammy. Randy's got me into naming my bikes. He's also got me wearing his merch. Just kidding, I decided to wear this all on my own, but fitness is recommended, nutrition is required. So for running this marathon, I wanna make sure I'm fueling properly. If you guys have any suggestions throughout this video for my nutrition, I am obviously brand new to the running game. Please leave your suggestions down below on what you like to eat before long runs, intra-workout, post-workout, etc. So this is breakfast number 1 for me this morning. I will catch you guys, like I said, downstairs on Sammy the Spin Bike, and I will also have the macros for this meal pop up on the screen. Catch you guys down. All right, Kilo Crew, so I am back upstairs ready for breakfast number 2 after that spin session. In front of me, I do have a big bowl of Proats or protein oatmeal, which in this case, this is going to be 1 cup of dry weight quick oats. I also add in a big heaping scoop of peanut butter and a big scoop of protein powder. Mix it all together. It's absolutely delicious for like a post-workout meal. I get in a good amount of protein, carbohydrate obviously, and just a little bit of fats to give me energy throughout the day. While I was on the bike during that 90-minute spin session, very similar to what I would do during a run, I did have 1 scoop of G1M Sport, which is like a carbohydrate and electrolyte mixture made by Bare Performance Nutrition. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I just really enjoy that powder. I choose a fruit punch flavor, but I do sip on that throughout my workout and run if I'm running. So I do have a running vest that I can carry water bottles in if I'm out on a run. Then obviously on the stationary spin bike, I do have cup holders. So sipped on that throughout the workout, offered a great amount of electrolytes for me. 20 grams of really easy to digest carbohydrate to give me energy throughout the 90-minute ride. Felt great down there. Watched a little bit of YouTube for inspiration. I'm a big Ross Edgley fan. I actually just finished reading his book, The Art of Resilience. Before I started training for this marathon that's coming up, I was actually training to do a century ride, which basically means a 100-mile ride on a bike. So far, up to this point, I've only done 100Ks or Grand Fondos. That training is kind of on hold until after this marathon. So most likely after the marathon, instead of doing like a prescribed training program, which I was following via an app called Sufferfest. But I think what I'm going to do is kind of similar to me just jumping into this marathon with no clue what I'm doing. I'm just going to hop on the bike after the marathon, maybe a couple weeks later, and just knock out a century ride or a 100-miler. So that's a big jump up from the 62 miles involved in a 100K ride, but I'm gonna dig into these protein oats. I usually do sit out here on the couch and eat while I watch a show, once again, kind of unwind after whatever workout I did. And then I move into some mobility and like foam rolling and stretch work just to make sure that my muscles stay nice and loose and in tip-top shape. For now, I'm going to enjoy this, and then I have to get off to doing some work on the computer. I have some editing to do, some social media to take care of. So during that time, I will also, I should mention, be drinking some strong greens and strong reds, which again is a Bare Performance Nutrition thing. And once again, I'm not sponsored or anything. I just really like their product. I will be sipping on that, which will help me kind of fill in some of the nutritional gaps that I may have. It's like 40 calories or something like that for the strong greens and reds, but it does offer a really good amount of healthy vitamins and minerals and then some digestive enzymes. So I don't get a whole lot of hardcore like raw vegetables in my diet right now, just because that does kind of increase the chance for GI distress. So I kind of minimize my vegetable intake a little bit just to make sure that I'm digesting everything easily. So getting it in a powdered form is super helpful to me. Anyways, I will catch you guys for what you will notice is basically breakfast number 3 in just a little bit after I get some work done. Might also go for a little bit of a walk because it's a gorgeous day. Got to get my steps in as well. So I will catch you guys for breakfast number 3 after I devour this delicious bowl of protein oats. And as always, the calories will pop up right now. Catch you soon. Kilo Crew, so it is finally time for third breakfast today. I just got done with a bunch of editing, or I shouldn't say done, but I've done a bunch of editing so far today, and I also just got back from a beautiful walk, but I was getting way too hangry to wait anymore. It is about 1:40 right now. I'm ready to dig into third breakfast of the day, which for this meal, I am going with a big heaping helping of broccoli, which will be pretty much my only whole food vegetable throughout the entire day. And on top of that, I do have 3 eggs, which I'm gonna call sunny side down because that's kind of the best way that I can cook them while keeping like the yolk kind of over medium kind of consistency, which is how I like them. Along the way, I have 3 plain rice cakes topped with about, we'll call it 100 grams of fat-free cottage cheese. And then on top of that is just some everything bagel seasoning, which the calories in that is negligible, but I found mine at Costco. You can find everything bagel seasoning at Trader Joe's and Aldi as well. So I think it's getting more and more popular, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and dig into this. I found that having added fats while doing endurance training has been like crucial for my health, well-being, sleep, performance. If you watch some of my old like full day of eating stuff, I really focused on keeping fats low. And I just preferred it that way because my calories were forced so low just from doing food challenges more frequently. Now I am focusing on getting, like I did earlier, I had like the big scoop of peanut butter, having some of like the cream cheese type stuff, and now doing whole eggs as opposed to egg whites. So I'm going to dig into this. I do have a lot more editing to do, so I'm probably gonna scarf this down, get back to editing, and then I do want to go ahead and do some strength training downstairs. You'll kind of see some little clips, probably I'll probably flash some clips of me just doing some strength training downstairs, and then I will catch you guys much later on for dinner. And once again, the calories for this meal will pop up now. I will see you guys in a bit after I finish this delicious breakfast number 3, some 11Zs at 1:45. See you soon. All right, Kilo Crew, so it is time for the final big solid meal of the day. I had an excellent quick workout just now downstairs. I got in some good back work, some shoulder work. Really quick, really easy, just a few sets of 4 different exercises. I keep it simple and make sure that I'm just focusing on maintaining my strength while I am training for this endurance run, doing so much endurance training, endurance cycling, etc. Making sure that I apply the SAID principle, which is the specific adaptations to imposed demands, which if you want to Google that, it's pretty in-depth, but basically it says that your body adapts to what you practice and what you stress it out with the most. I am trying to obviously focus on improving my cardiovascular endurance via running and cycling in order to be able to run 26.2 miles continuously without stopping and dying. But anyways, it was a great workout. I am glad that I am able to maintain my strength in my own basement, which is pretty cool, pretty fun. I have always wanted my own home gym. But anyways, I got a lot of editing done as well, and it is time to finally eat. So in front of me, I do have a big bowl of ramen noodles mixed with some Miracle noodles and a little bit of grilled chicken breast. So it is a delightful meal. I also copiously season it in, you know, that like grated Parmesan. I love that stuff. So there's a great amount of carbohydrates in here, good amount of fats, obviously some protein with the chicken. If you are wondering where Randy is, today is a Tuesday, so he is actually at his evening class. So this is probably the meal that varies the most for me. So if Randy is here, we do usually try and eat dinner together and spend some time together. So anyways, I am going to tuck into this. It has been a long day. I am starving. The Miracle noodles definitely add some volume to this. I love the ramen. I tend to drain it kind of more like spaghetti, but this is a fun little meal. I enjoyed a lot. There you go. I am, after this, going to finally take a legit shower. I only like rinsed off after I cycled because I knew I was gonna be working out. I know that's gross, but finally wash my hair, wash some of this makeup off my face. Afterwards, I will have my nightly protein shake with some mixed frozen berries inside of it. So I just basically throw some frozen berries and water and a big scoop of protein powder into a blender, and I will enjoy that like right before bed after I'm all cleaned up. So I'll flash some footage of what that looks like at the end of this video, along with my daily total of macros down to a T. I believe when all is said and done, I'll be right around 23 to 2,400 calories for the day, which is a little bit low actually for how much I expended throughout the day with my activity level, going for a walk, doing a long ride, etc. But I hope that this kind of was a little bit of insight into what I need to eat to be able to fuel such intense training sessions. I'm excited to finally be back into actual running here pretty soon. I just have maybe a couple more days off in order to let my blisters heal up, which is kind of icky, but it's definitely very important to do some foot care every now and then and not push it too hard. So let me know down in the comments below if you enjoyed this video. Let me know some of your favorite meals if you are indeed a runner yourself, or if you are participating in a marathon or ultra marathon coming up. I would love to hear about it. I do have big plans to sign up for a 50K ultra trail marathon toward the end of November. So hopefully, if all goes well with this initial marathon, I will be able to take that one jump further and add 5 miles onto that, making it an official ultra marathon at the end of November. So I will be sure to keep you guys updated with similar videos to this one. I hope you guys enjoy it. I will probably catch you guys on marathon day, to be honest, when it comes to real-time stuff. But in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoy some eating and food challenge videos and all the usual stuff that you love about Katina Eats Kilos instead of Katina Runs Kilos. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Okay, peace out, bye. Ooh, time to eat.